I'm Pam Heller, AccuQuilt's cutting expert. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, April showers bring May flowers. But did you know that there's a huge trend right now in April showers bringing baby showers? Today we're going to throw our own rain theme party and introduce you to two brand new baby dies. That's right, we're here to introduce the GO Baby Bib and the GO Burp Cloth. How exciting is that? We released these two dies last year as part of our studio dies, but so many people from our GO family said, please make them in a GO version. We listened, and here they are. These dies are perfect for fat quarters. You can cut up to 6 layers of cotton in one pass, so think about how fast and easy you can make projects. Maybe you're looking for a quick gift, or maybe you're looking to make multiples to sell. Either way, you can use the dies and it's going to come together so quickly. But before we talk about the projects you can make, let's talk about the fabric that you want to use. First of all, you want to make sure that it's soft. We have flannels or terry cloth. You can even use cuddle. You could even use cloth diapers if you wanted to. You want to make sure that the fabric is absorbent as well and easy to wash. Quilters, if you want to make your gifts personal or even a little more unique, you can add embroidery or applique. The front of the bib and the area on the burp cloth, there's an area that's 5 by 7, so you can add any die that is a shape that is 5 inches or smaller. Some suggestions are the lullaby die. How about spring medley? You could make those little chicks out of yellow minky. Owl or cupcakes would be really fun for a first birthday. How about leaping frogs or elephants? The calico cat or the gingham dog? And critters have 3 shapes that you can use. Quilters, these are such fun and adorable projects that you can make. Think of another one that you can do. While you're making your little bib, you can add a little binky to it by a ribbon. A perfect gift either to give or to sell. All right, not all the projects that we made are for just babies. Some of them are to baby yourself. Quilters, now some of these projects do not have a pattern. We just kind of brainstormed and thought of some fun ways to use our burp cloth die. The first one is this neck pillow. Look, we made it out of minky. It's so soft. A great way to travel with it. Another thing that you can make with your burp cloth die is a great way to hold your makeup brushes, and then that way when you're done, you can just roll it up like this and take it with you. This one is one of my favorites. How many times have you been sitting in your favorite chair working on a quilting project and you don't have all the stuff and things that you need? This is a great way to organize your scissors and your pins and your thread. And then look, we added another one on the back so you can add those little clips for your quilt. Finally, we made this really fun pad for your fur baby's dog bowls. So if you have a dog or a small cat, you can use this and put down their fun little bowls right there. All of them are washable and easy to use. Quilters, both our GO Baby Bib and our GO Burp Cloth come with their own patterns. Dies are designed to use in our GO fabric cutters, our GO Big fabric cutter, and even our studio cutters, so long as you have that adapter. Remember, our cutters are there to help alleviate any shoulder or wrist pain that you might have. So much easier than with rotary cutters or scissors, and always we can cut 90% faster, and always it's accurate. All right, stick around. We're gonna make both a bib and a burp cloth. It'll be really fun. Hang with me. Thanks for sticking with me. Let's make a burp cloth. This is such a fast and easy project. First, I need my burp cloth die. Remember that 2-tone foam shows you where that steel blade is. You're gonna get thousands of cuts out of your die. Typically quilters, I cut with 6 layers of cotton, but today I'm going to use flannel, so I'm actually only going to use 4 layers. Flannel's a little bit thicker, so you want to make sure that you're just using 4. Here's a little tip, quilters. Since I'm going to sew my pieces together, right sides together, and then turn them inside out to make the burp cloth, I'm actually going to cut them right sides together. You can see right here with my flannel, I have right sides together. Remember, flannel's a little bit thicker, so I'm only going to cut 4 layers instead of 6. Put my cutting mat right on top. Today I am using our Go Big electric fabric cutter, but you can also use our Go fabric cutter or our studio cutter with an adapter. Look how easy this is. Now that our die has come through our cutter, a lot of static is built in, so watch this. All that static build up, and we're gonna slide this mat off. Don't lift. And look at this. Ta-da, we have burp cloths. Since we cut them together, now they're ready to right away come here and sew. I'm gonna bring my machine over here, and let's sew one of these together. Now you could pin them. I'm not going to pin them today just because they were so fast when I cut them. Each one of our dies come with a free pattern. If you look on the pattern for our burp cloth, it's going to tell you to stitch all the way around, and then you're going to stop right here so that you can turn the burp cloth inside out, and then you can press it and top stitch it. All right, I'm going to start right here. Think about all the different kinds of projects that you can make with your burp cloth die. We've given you some suggestions here today. Look how fast this goes together. All right. Once I've come to this part, I've just left an opening so that I can turn our burp cloth inside out, and then all you want to do is press and top stitch around it, and you're all done. Ta-da! All right, stay with me because next I'm going to show you how to cut and sew one of our new Go Baby Bibs. Welcome back, quilters. Let's make some baby bibs. Won't this be fun? The first thing you're going to need is our new Go Baby Bib die. Remember that two-tone foam shows you where those steel blades are inside? You're going to get thousands of cuts out of this die. Keep in mind, we're going to use fabric that's a little bit softer and a little bit more absorbent, like flannels or terry cloth or even some cuddle. Normally we can cut 6 layers of cotton, but with those thicker layers, I'm going to tell you to start with 2 or 4 depending on the fabric that you use. Also, let's talk on how you want to finish these bibs. There are 3 options that you can use to finish your baby bibs. The first is to actually just take and put a binding around it, just like you would on a quilt. We used our 1 3/4 inch strip die to cut this binding for this cute little baby bib. Also, if you're looking for a really fast way to finish up a bib, all you have to do is top stitch it. This is the one that I made. I just took terry cloth, ran it over the top stitch, added the applique, and it was done. Ta-da! All right, the project that I'm going to make today is actually the project that comes on the pattern in the packaging. And look how cute this is. We used our little woodland animals. This is our little fox fabric. And look at this, quilters. Maybe you want to make a bib and a burp cloth out of the same fabric. Look how cute this is. All right, here is the tip of the day when you're using our bib die. You're going to take your fabric, and remember I'm using flannel, so I'm only going to cut 4 layers, but you want to put right sides together. So when you cut, you have all of the pieces right sides together so you can just stitch around it. If you put all the fabric facing up, your bib is going to be backwards. Okay, keep that in mind. Also, I'm using directional fabric. Look at these cute little foxes. I want to make sure that the foxes are the right direction on the little die here, so watch this. All right, I'm gonna fan fold over here, just do 4 layers of my flannel. Now keep in mind, quilters, I'm gonna use my Go Big today, but you can use your Go fabric cutter, your Go Big, or even your studio fabric cutter, so long as you have an adapter for the GO dies. The die is going to stop when it gets to the end. Static has built up, so what you want to do is take and give that mat some love, get rid of that static, and then slide that mat off. Don't lift, otherwise your pieces kind of fly everywhere. And then look at this. Ta-da! We have cut perfect bibs. Now I'm going to take two that are already cut, right? We cut them together, so now they're just ready to sew together. You want to make sure you read the instructions on this particular pattern because it's going to tell you to stop right here and leave an opening, and then you're going to turn the bib inside out, press it down, and then top stitch around it. So make sure you leave an opening. All right, here we go. Let's sew it. Keep in mind you want to make sure you have that good 1/4 inch seam. And I've used flannel, but you could use terry cloth, you could use minky. Look how fast this is sewing together. Slow down here as I get around this little corner. And as far as fastening goes, you could add Velcro or tabs. You could add a little button. Okay, and I'm going to slow down here as I get to this end. I want to make sure that it really does look like a curve, not a square. Okay, and as I come down the back side of this, I'm going to remember to stop. And now it's ready to be turned inside out. We're going to press it down, and then right here where this opening is, remember we're just going to tuck it in and then just top stitch around, and ta-da, your baby gift is done. Quilters, we would love to see your finished projects, either your burp cloths or your baby bibs. You can upload those pictures to our Facebook page. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. You're going to get tons of ideas for projects to do from other quilters and from us. If you're looking for additional patterns, you can always check us out at AccuQuilt.com. I'm Pam Heller, and I'm here to help you cut time so you can quilt more.